today at KRDP. We're just having a good time with the community.
Hey, fam.
I'm catching everything. I hear you loud and clear over here. We're gonna make sure everything's right for you. How about that? There you go. So today we're gonna have a couple interesting topics, but we want to make sure we introduce our guests.
Definitely. So we have, you guys, I'm sure everybody's aware that we do Woman of the Hour, Man of the Hour, and we wanted to get an opportunity to show our Woman of the Hour. And joining us today live is Joanne Clark. And she is going to be, we're going to introduce her and let her tell you about what she brings. She's an entrepreneur, community activist, businesswoman, and a very faith-driven person as well. And without further ado, I'd like to say good afternoon and welcome aboard.
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Clark.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. It's been just a lot of fun already. We've been hanging out, talking, but thank you so much for the opportunity to come on the show today to talk about some great things. And just let me know the questions you want to ask me.
Most definitely.
And I definitely answer you.
So tell us about your business. What's the name of your business?
The name of my business is called From Heaven to Earth Desserts. And I do all kind of desserts, and it's just been really great.
From Heaven to Earth Desserts.
That's right, From Heaven to Earth Desserts. So when it says From Heaven to Earth Desserts, I'm telling you, it's just like heaven. And when you taste it, it's like, good, but it's better than that. So, yes, that's the name of it. And so, I'm looking forward to doing some more great things. But I really enjoy it, and to do all kind of desserts. And also, it's a blessing from Heaven to Earth Desserts. I really enjoy giving out desserts. But first of all, really, I love doing the desserts. It's truly been a blessing.
Do you have a special dessert that is your signature dessert? Something that you do that maybe not everyone else does, or something that you do at a level that the rest of them just can't stand?
Hold it, I gotta tell you about the peach cobbler. I apologize to the three older ladies outside that were mothers that I smacked.
You said younger ladies?
I'm sorry.
You said younger seasoned ladies? You
Yes.
didn't say older, did you?
No.
We want to stay on the air.
I'm just saying, because you smack somebody mama, they might take it personal. It was the peach cobbler, that's what made it do it. How long have you been established?
Actually, it started in 2014.
Okay, 10 years, okay.
Now, do you have a brick and mortar? Are you working your way to that?
Well, I'm working my way to that, the brick and mortar, it'll come later. But what I'm doing now is doing a lot of different events. People have called me word by mouth, and it's been really phenomenal.
So you're catering?
Yes,
Oh, okay,
so I'm
okay.
catering to many different events, and it's word by mouth, and I tell you, it's been really fluent. And so that's where I'm going from place to place to place. So wherever they tell me or wherever they want me, I just go where I'm.
So,
yes.
are you on Instagram or
Yes,
Facebook or
I'm
TikTok?
Look,
on all of them?
Look, I'm on Instagram.
What's that address?
At that time, I'm on Instagram, and so.
What's the net? Where exactly on Instagram are you? What's your address?
So what they will have to do on Instagram, they will have to put my information just From Heaven to Earth Desserts. They'll see my logo, and they'll tap on the logo From Heaven to Earth, and they're gonna see a nice, beautiful red cherries and a nice Oreo. So when they see that big, nice picture, just tap on it, and it'll take them straight to my page.
Ah,
Okay.
Yes.
From Heaven to Earth.
Yes.
At From Heaven to Earth is a handle, y'all, over there on Instagram, on the gram. So, here's my question. How did you get into this?
Really how I got into it, really I wasn't looking forward to getting into anything I started back in Chicago, Illinois, back in.
Chi-Town.
Yeah, Chi-Town, that's what it is. It started in Chi-Town.
Well, you dangerous because I know you're the second lady I know who does phenomenal desserts from
Yes.
Chicago.
Yes.
I have a friend that does brown sugar bakery out there, and I don't know if you ever heard of it, but they're doing phenomenal things. So it's great. It's a whole lot of soul out there.
Yes, it is. And, so it started there, back in 2014. Basically, I wasn't even thinking about doing desserts or anything of that nature, but my mother actually was a Southern cook from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
And we used to do all kind of dinners. But how I got started, and like I said, I believe in faith, and I began to, just pray, but I did also hear word from heaven to earth desserts. And I kept hearing this word, and then I was praying, and then the Lord told me, say, call it in. And I heard the Spirit of the Lord, and I obeyed him. And I called it in, and it was free, the name. And from heaven to earth dessert, it went on from there.
From heaven to earth.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a wonderful story.
Yes.
And so you traveled the entire state of Arizona or the Phoenix metro area, like the Valley?
I'll go wherever they need me. I don't care if it's from Chandler, Tempe, wherever. I'm gonna travel.
And how much advance notice do you need? A couple days, a week?
Yes. Now, if you're doing a big order, or if you want me to cater, at least I would love to have like 3 days or 4 days to know in advance, and then what you're like. And so once they place the order and everything of that nature, I'll go out, and what I do is go to the place and I let them taste from heaven to earth desserts, whether it's banana pudding, whether it's chocolate temptation cake, whether it's
And then let them make the choice from there, which
Yes.
one they'd like to have.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of
Absolutely.
sense.
Yes.
So is there a number one requested dessert, or is there a favorite that you have or that the people have?
Well, I'll say this here. Now, all of them is favorite. I'm just gonna be honest with you. All of them are good. Now, if you have a particular dessert or whatever, say, banana pudding or whatever, but I'm telling you, all my desserts are very good. Sweet potato pie, all of them. But
What's
if you
your
just,
speciality?
That's what I said.
all of them is
Listen,
special. All of
She
them
said
is
they're all
special.
special, brother.
That's right, they're all
Why you
special.
playing with?
And look, ain't not one
Wait,
better.
hold up.
Hold on.
I got a
We got
bias.
D3 in the building.
I got a bias
Okay,
opinion.
come on.
That peach cobbler, I mean, it was to die for.
Ooh,
Like, I
look
mean,
at this.
sweet to the touch.
Ooh,
I mean,
look at
and
this.
it was just, yeah.
So you taste heaven then.
See.
You taste a whole lot of love. See, I put a whole lot of love
Oh,
in
yeah,
everything I
and see,
do.
that's the difference too.
Now-
Because that's the difference between something that's being mass produced for consumption for everybody
Yes,
and versus something that's made out of love.
yes.
I think Dee's looking for some more samples. That's what that is.
You know what?
So
I'm gonna tell the
here's
truth.
a-
I want some myself.
Here's a question.
Yes.
What's been your biggest challenge with the business?
My biggest challenge is when you don't have consistent help,
Right.
and then you have to push toward it and keep on and encourage yourself. So a lot of times when a lot of orders comes, now I do them one by one, hand by hand. They're all homemade, but when it comes to that big challenge of working it consistently, and that's been a challenge, but you know what? When I think about it, the love and how I make other people smile or whatever, it keeps me going. And and so that has been the challenge. But then after you get going and you see people, they taste your desserts, it's like, man, I
So
can do this.
This is a craft of passion.
Yes.
It's
yes,
almost
it
a
is.
healing.
Yes, it is. It's a healing, and you're right. It's a healing, but it's a lot of love. And
It's a passing of
yes,
love.
that's right. And so when I start feeling, and you know what I do? I say, Big Daddy Jesus, that you gotta help your daughter. I call Big Daddy Jesus. So when I
Not
call-
no baby Jesus.
So
Big
I
daddy
said, that's
Jesus.
right, cause he big. He everywhere at the same time. And so, yes. And so when you call him Big Daddy, and you call him, I said, give me the help, give me the help. And so he helps me and everything. And so it keeps me encouraged. But when I see the smile on people's faces, once they taste the desserts, it makes me go further with my dessert. So it's just.
Speaking of desserts, here comes Lady Hawk. She came to tell us something.
Oh, yes. Yes.
No, this young lady, these heaven and on earth desserts are incredible.
Yes.
We really appreciate you coming out today.
Yes.
KRDP 90.7. We're having an open house here. We got some of the best desserts in the country.
Come on now.
We got the best hosts.
1301 East Jefferson,
Yes.
Washington.
Washington, apologies.
Yes, Washington.
Washington.
The first president. Yeah,
Yeah,
1301, first president.
It's better than the station.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
might get
Bring
some
your
samples
kids.
now. You might get some samples, some banana
I'm
pudding,
just saying.
some peach cobbler. Now, I'm
Bring
telling
your
you.
kids,
You
bring your wife.
can leave it in the car.
So
I got it.
here's a question. Here's a question.
If it was out, it'd be gone already.
I know that it's a challenge, and I know you put forth your best effort.
Yes, I do.
And I know that it took some time for you to get some things established the way you have them done. But there's a young man or young woman that's listening to you right now, and they would be interested in walking along the same path. What would be the advice you would give to them, dear?
And what we're gonna do is make sure that you give us a tidbit, and then when we come back from our live read, we're gonna let you elaborate a little further. So just give us a touch.
Okay, if somebody that's want to do the same thing, I always say this here. What I do is always pray, but always have the faith and confidence that you can do anything. And so my thing is I always think about what God has said, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And so if you ever need those words of encouragement, I read a lot and I pray a lot, but I tell you, get somebody that's like-minded that will go with you in the area you are going, and always be encouraged. And sometimes we have to encourage ourselves.
Well, young lady, we appreciate those words of wisdom. We're gonna go, and as they say in some of the places, pay the bills. But we're really gonna just talk about our sponsors.
It sounds good.
Business sponsorship on KRDP is provided by Mesa Arts Center, located at 1st and Main in downtown Mesa. Mesa Arts Center provides live performances, art exhibitions, and arts education classes to the public. More information available at mesaartscenter.com.
I love that jam.
They're rocking
I
today.
love that.
I'm glad they changed it up a little bit.
That is awesome. Yeah, but after we get through all the station.
Thank you very much. We definitely appreciate you. The setup is cool. We moved from Phoenix Center to the Arts a few months ago. We're here near the Arizona Informer. I believe we may be moving into even a larger situation at some point, depending on how everything goes, but we love where we are. We love the people that we deal with here. We're creating more community situations. So I appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you share, like 90.7 KRDP, baby. And if you want to ever call in, check that out. Yeah. Info. Yeah. And you can listen online as well. We have a jazz station, we have an indie station. The hope is to one day be syndicated. We've got desserts galore here. You might want to tap in. Heavenly, from heaven to earth desserts. Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you check it out. Delicious. Banana pudding. I can't even go through the whole list. Just delicious desserts. This is ShamelessP, baby. Live, Silver2Platinum's CEO, founder, HNIC. And yeah, today I'm rocking my guy, P. Grant, 78 West. It's a Jersey thing, baby. They've been earning their keep out there, doing what they do. Anyhow, born famous, keep killing it with the films. K-Love win. Keep running too long. Okay. One. Where we at on the 45 though?
It's 44.
Right.
And
And then
it would
it'll
be
go all
after
the way
this.
to
It would
there.
be right after you breathe and then come out to 44, 45 it'll end. And then after you do that,
Is that short?
it's that short. It's 25 minutes. So now, we'll let this go. We'll let this
These
go.
3 songs and
No,
killing.
that's one song.
Right.
It's 7 minutes.
Right. And then that goes into another live read. No.
No, not the library. That's not what we're doing.
No.
Sorry about that.
Island Breeze is okay.
No, Island Breeze is at the end.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you should be good.
Zap and Rogers, you can slide in there if you want. Or where do you want to come
No,
back
once
on?
we come back inside of here, at 58, we're going to the disclaimer.
So 49, at the end of 49, we're coming back on.
Yeah.
50,
That'll work.
6 minutes. All right. Who's your basketball coach?
The Jazz are really sounds good. Y'all know we gonna be busted up on trying out for that, so. That was funny.
What's good?
Y'all funny, y'all boy.
I'll be returning in about
We got
5.
some red peach cobbler out there. I'm gonna bring that cane.
Y'all want some?
I got some.
Y'all want some?